Tonight, we're inside Jimmy Kimmel Live with Jimmy trading jabs with Kaitlin Olson, and the tone is peak-controlled chaos, fast jokes, family trolling, and one jaw-dropper about Rob dating Kim Kardashian that you have to hear to believe. Olson's everywhere right now. Her ABC crime dramedy High Potential just kicked off a bigger season 2 on September 16 and is streaming next day on Hulu. Meanwhile, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia roared back with crossover mayhem. Yes, even a Golden Bachelor twist, keeping the summer 2025 TV chatter loud. And in real life, husband Rob McElhenney made headlines by changing his professional name to Rob Mac, which makes her on-air Kim K bit even spicier. Let's unpack the lie, the laughs, and the fan bases colliding.
I was shooting, What did I shoot today?
Maybe not as professional as you say.
I was reading a hack script. I was shooting High Potential today, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're reading the hack script.
I was,
and
yeah.
shooting High Potential.
Yes.
So you're just memorizing words all the time.
It's starting to get real confusing.
Kaitlin Olson jokes here like a woman barely holding on to her sanity, and it's glorious. The line between Hacks High Potential and Always Sunny is clearly starting to blur, and honestly, who could blame her? She's starring in 3 major shows at once, a feat that even Hollywood veterans rarely pull off. But behind the self-deprecating humor is a snapshot of Olson's current reality. She's in one of the busiest, most acclaimed stretches of her career. Her new ABC series High Potential has been called a whip-smart procedural with heart-earning strong early ratings and even chatter about Emmy contention for its 2nd season. At the same time, her recurring role in Hacks puts her alongside Jean Smart in HBO's Emmy-winning comedy, and fans are loving how Olson's sharp timing blends perfectly with the show's biting tone. What's fascinating is how she can switch gears between characters so seamlessly, from morally chaotic Dee Reynolds to the genius Detective Morgan. This moment isn't just funny, it's a peek into a performer at full creative speed, juggling multiple personas while still finding time to laugh at the chaos.
You know, he's really picking up the slack at home.
Is
really, yeah, really enjoying and embracing parenting duty.
Is that good for the children? To have Rob running the show by himself?
Yeah, look, it's off the rails, but they all three of them love it. He's getting very creative with things over there.
Here, Kaitlin paints a hilarious picture of her husband Rob McElhenney turning their household into a sitcom of its own. Fans who know Rob from Mythic Quest and Welcome to Wrexham will instantly recognize that mischievous energy. The man thrives on elaborate pranks and absurd humor. And speaking of real life, Rob's 2025 headlines have been wild. After legally changing his professional name to Rob Mac, he's leaned even harder into that brand reboot, sparking online jokes about a full-on identity crisis. Meanwhile, Welcome to Wrexham's new season just won 2 more Emmys, and the couple's red carpet appearances have become fan-favorite moments for their playful chemistry. Kaitlin's laughter in this clip isn't just amusement, it's affection. You can tell she genuinely loves how unserious Rob is about everything, even domestic chaos. And it's that same balance, ambition, and absurdity that makes their marriage one of Hollywood's most beloved comedic partnerships.
And the boys looked at me and they were like, Mom, did Dad date Kim Kardashian before you? And I was like, okay, here we go. He's done this before. When they were like 5 or 6, he had them convinced that I wanted to name them Jawaharlal and Jamortimer.
This is the moment the internet lived for Kaitlin Olson deadpan and exasperated, describing how Rob convinced their kids he once dated Kim Kardashian. In 2025, the Kardashians remain headline magnets, with Kim launching her legal docuseries, Justice Project 2, and expanding Skims into sports partnerships. Rob's joke accidentally tied their family into pop culture royalty, and fans online immediately ran with it. Memes of Rob and Kim the Lost Years were trending on X the night this interview aired. Kaitlin's handling of it, though, is key. She never seems rattled. It's that comedic coolness that defines her, the same energy that lets her thrive amid Always Sunny's chaos, or deliver quick-witted calm in High Potential. In short, she's the ultimate straight woman in a world gone gloriously mad.
You know, there's that fine line of like, Mommy never lied. Like, we always tell the truth, and then like, Dad's just a flat-out liar.
As long as he's consistent, because if he starts mixing true stuff in with the lies, that's where you have a problem.
This quote is a masterclass in Kaitlin Olson's comedic timing, that dry, precise logic that turns a ridiculous situation into something profound. What's striking here is how Kaitlin uses humor to talk about parenting with honesty. In recent interviews, she's been vocal about how she and Rob try to keep their kids grounded despite being Hollywood royalty, and it shows shows this mix of honesty and absurdity is their love language. Meanwhile, Olsen's current press run for High Potential has highlighted her shift into more emotionally complex roles, portraying a genius mom who solves crimes while raising kids, mirrors her real life in uncanny ways. It's almost poetic on screen or off. She's navigating that delicate dance between brilliance and bedlam.
Apparently, my husband went into his office and told everyone this story, and his COO, Fair, thought it was the greatest thing ever and spent all of her time at work for days and days and days creating this photo. This piece of paper she wore in her purse for a week to
This is where the prank goes, from funny dad joke to full-scale Hollywood production. Rob doesn't just tell a lie, he assembles a team to back it up. Kaitlin's delivery here is perfect disbelief. Like, even she can't believe how far he'll go for a punchline. But what makes this even more fascinating in 2025 is how Rob and Kaitlin's partnership has become a brand of its own. Between their joint Wrexham appearances, sunny anniversaries, and shared social media antics, they've become the poster couple for creative mischief done right. In a culture where celebrity relationships often crumble under scrutiny, these two keep thriving by not taking fame or themselves too seriously. Fans online have even called them Hollywood's funniest marriage. Kaitlin's patience in this clip says it all. She's not just laughing at the prank, she's in awe of the sheer commitment. That's Love McElhenney style.
Now, I know Rob changed his name from McElhenney to Mac, just to simply Mac. Does that mean that the kids also changed their name?
Oh, we've all been handcuffed with McElhenney, and he's bailed on us. Yeah.
So now he's just Mac, and you guys are McElhenney.
This little exchange is pure late-night gold. Jimmy tees it up, Kaitlin delivers the punchline, and the audience bursts out laughing at the absurdity of a man rebranding himself like a tech startup. It's both a joke and a true-to-life update. Rob did officially start going by Rob Mac professionally in 2025. The move made waves online, with fans debating whether it was a marketing stunt, a simplification for Hollywood, or just Rob being Rob. It's also the perfect metaphor for Kaitlin's current place in pop culture. She's got a husband rewriting his name, a hit network show, redefining her career and a fan base, rediscovering her outside of Sonny's chaos. While Rob is trimming his brand down to Mac, Kaitlin's expanding hers into primetime TV royalty, and the way she laughs through it, all that's her secret weapon.
You play a genius, a mom who has this incredible brain, and you use it to help the police apprehend criminals.
That's right, and I look great doing it.
And you look great doing it, which is the most important thing at all.
Yeah.
Is the fan base for this show different than your Always Sunny fan base?
This is a perfect pivot moment. Jimmy highlights Kaitlin's versatility, and you can almost feel the audience realizing how far she's come from Sweet D. Kaitlin laughs, but you sense pride behind the humor. High Potential marks a major tonal shift. She's gone from the chaos of Patty's Pub to playing a hyper-intelligent single mom solving crimes for the LAPD, and audiences have noticed. The show's second season, renewed after strong ratings, is drawing a different crowd, families and mystery lovers instead of the dark comedy diehards. What's fascinating is how she bridges those worlds. In 2025, Olsen's interviews with Variety and The Hollywood Reporter highlight how she's enjoying being taken seriously, funny the rare space where comedy meets prestige TV. Critics have even compared High Potential's tone to Castle and Monk, but with Kaitlin's unique blend of quirk and warmth. Meanwhile, Always Sunny fans are still showing up, half expecting Dee to make a sarcastic cameo in every episode. This exchange captures that duality. Kaitlin isn't abandoning her roots. She's proving she can outthink, outact, and outlast the typecast.
You know, Sunny fans see me on the street and either want to do a shot or scream, Dee's a bird, shut up, bitch, and all this. And then I have this whole new fan base of people who want to come up and bond over, having extremely high IQ and how lonely that could be or superior that could be. And I'm like, there's been a giant mistake.
If you needed a final reminder that Kaitlin Olson's world is a perfect mix of brilliance and absurdity, this is it. She's talking about Danny DeVito, her longtime Always Sunny co-star, gleefully thriving in their parody crossover with The Golden Bachelor. That crossover wasn't just a stunt, it became one of ABC's most talked about promos of 2025, blending Kaitlin's high potential universe with the Sunny Crew's chaos. And through it all, she remains the thread connecting wildly different worlds: network television, streaming comedy, and cult classic anarchy. Even as fans meme her husband's Kim K era and debate which of her three shows is best, Kaitlin keeps doing what she does best, finding the humanity inside the punchline. So what do you think of Kaitlin's high potential era? Drop your thoughts below. Hit that like button if you love seeing sunny stars thrive outside Patty's Pub, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the laughs.